When I went to go get my hair done, when I went to go to get my hair done, I was yapping with my hairdresser. I was like, hey, do you collect stuff? She likes collecting little clown things. So I was talking about, I collected these really cool Pop Mart Skull Pandas that kind of look like little clowns. And she was like, that's kind of sick. That's really sick. Are you a fan of the Labubus? Are you a Labubu kind of gal? I'm like, and she's like, yeah, no, me neither. And I was like, yes! Fuck yeah! No, fuck those bitches! I fucking hate Labubus. They're ugly as shit. And then she was like, yeah, they're pretty fugly. And I'm like, did you see the one where they put it on Toothless the Dragon and it looked fucking deranged? And she was like, I haven't seen it. And I'm looking it up. I'm pulling it up. We have this full conversation just shitting on Labubus. And she's like, yeah, my client gave me some Lafufus over there and they look goofy as shit. And I was like, yeah, that's fair as fuck. I mean, they already look goofy. The fake ones are gonna look crazier. So we have this entire conversation. And there is someone next to me who is getting their hair done. And later on, we start having conversations with her and her hairdresser too. And you know, she's like, yeah, I actually collect the Labubus. I actually have my Labubu right there. It's clipped onto her fucking bag. She has a Labubu clipped onto her motherfucking bag. I was yelling. I was like, fuck those little rats. And she's just sitting there probably like, oh, fuck. And I felt so fucking bad. And I look over, I'm like, oh, that's cute. I can't, dude. That was so rough. There's no recovering from that. There's no recovering from that. She already knows how I feel, dude. She already knows. You know, it's fine. I'm sure she's heard a lot of it. She's definitely a collector for sure because she's like, yeah, you can actually really tell, you know, if they have this many teeth on the Labubus, they're not real. And if you see this on a Labubu, it's fake. And I'm like, you're not a casual collector, are you? You're not a casual collector at all. You're like an actual, like, real fan of these. And I felt so bad. She was so nice. Oh, she was so nice. Oh, and I was just sitting there for the rest of the time like, ah, shit. I'm a fucking asshole. Oops. Oopsie doopsie, dude. My bad. Whoops. Imagine the hairdresser knew the whole time. Okay, when we were talking about the Labubus, I heard them kind of like talking about something else and kind of laughing. And I was like, oh, I wonder what they're laughing about. I can only imagine what happened is I'm just raging out about how ugly those fuckers are. And she's just like probably pointing to her hairdresser that she has one. That's probably what I imagine what probably happened in that moment. Anyway, hey, she was a really good sport about it. I'm sure she knows a lot of people that like it, a lot of people that hate it. You know, some people like it, some people don't. And that's okay. But I probably wouldn't have said any of the shit that I said if I knew. Yeah, and she was there like even longer than I was, which is crazy because I have to sit with like bleach on my dome. She was there from the moment I arrived to the moment I left, and that was how many hours? Oh my God, we were sitting together for like, oh, how long? Minimum 2 hours, you know? I mean, I think I got there at 12. Yep, probably like 2 to 3 hours. After, you know, like we're sitting there. I talked about the Labubus pretty early. So the rest of the time we were sitting next to each other for those hours. It was a little different. Oh yeah, that was a rough one. Funny. Anyway, oh, yay! thank you for making the animated one, Keth. Keth made an animated version of the art that Mooney made. It's a rave. It's a rave. She definitely went home and told her Labubu collection about you on God. Or her friends, you know, or like anybody that also likes the Labubus. She's probably going home like, damn, this person that was like the hairdressers really didn't like Labubus. Damn. I mean, I'm sure that would put a damper on anyone's mood. Okay, also, so I was there and obviously I was there. I'm talking about how I was there. We had a whole conversation about it. So we were also talking about fashion. We were there for a long ass time, okay? A long ass time. And a lot of the time I'm just sitting there waiting with bleach on my dome. So there's a lot of yapping to be had. There's, you know, a lot of time to be filled. And so we're sitting there, we're talking about fashion. And we're talking about fashion and I'm like, yeah, I don't really do goth as much as I do just like a bunch of like kind of alternative kind of looks. Like I'll wear like punk stuff and I'll wear like, you know, kind of tech wear. And she's like, oh, okay, like tech wear. What would you say tech wear is? And I'm like, oh, it's like, shit. Okay. Tech wear is kind of, hold on, I have a picture. And so I go and I'm like, you know, this is, you know, kind of embarrassing because it's me. So ignore the fact that this is obviously, you know, that I'm showing you a picture of me. That's kind of just vain. And she's like, whatever, I don't care. So I show her this could be probably considered tech wear. This is the image I showed her. That's the image I showed her. I didn't even think about it. I was just like, oh yeah, like let me show you like the outfit. And she's like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, what do you mean? That's me. Oh, that's me with Danny Devito on my face. She was like, I was like, who the fuck are you showing me? That's not fucking you. I'm like, yeah, but it's like me, but it's just like Danny DeVito's face. And she was just, I think I really like shell shocked her. Like she was wheezing for like at least like a full 2 minutes. I think I really caught her off guard with that one. Especially since I prefaced it like, you know, I don't want to be vain, but let me show you a photo of me wearing this outfit. I really gave her a Danny DeVito jump scare. It was so funny. It was so bad. I just didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. I'm going to be so real with you. I just didn't think about it at all. I didn't think about it at all, man. I was just like, what's a good picture for, you know, the outfit that I just wore that I would consider tech wear? Hey man, it's like fine. I'm sure she gets it. Actually, she gets it. I'm sure like out of the amount of hours that she spent with me, she knows I'm weird as fuck. So I'm sure it's fine. But it was dumb of me. But that was dumb of me to do. But it was funny. It did have very funny results. I'm not trying to be vain and then shows Danny DeVito. I know. I think that was the problem. I think maybe the preface was not helpful as to what I was actually going to be showing her. You are Danny DeVito. I will take that as a compliment.